What's up, everybody? I'm Nick, better known as Ososik, and right now, actually, all three of us are on 0 hours of sleep. Just got the Talon done, and we are on our way to Johnson Valley for some testing with, well, just stay tuned and you'll find out. It's gonna be a really exciting day, though. Honestly, it's gonna be sick because I'm still awake. So if I'm still awake, that means I'm really excited for what's gonna come, and I just can't sleep. Even though the reason why I couldn't sleep is because I was still working on the Talon. But meeting up with a couple groups of people at Johnson Valley, and they're bringing out their Talons, so should be sick. Naturally, I had to call in the favor for my friend Corey. He was just gonna take his Ridgeline out there by himself, and I kindly asked him if he could just drive for me because I'm tired and probably need a little power nap, especially after a day of riding. So yeah, a lot of fog. Windows are fogging up already. Other than that, the Talon looks so sick. I can't wait to go ride in it. Feels much safer. Hey everybody, what's going on? Thank you for tuning back in, and if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe. I'm Nick, also known as Ososik, and today is going to be a really exciting day. It's going to be such a sick video because if you can see behind me, I know it's kind of blurry, there's actually 4 Talons lined up, and we're kind of doing a Talon takeover out here in Johnson Valley. And thankfully, it's not too hot. I mean, it is like probably high 80s, but if you're local to SoCal, it definitely gets a lot hotter than that. I brought out the 1000R, which is a 2021 Honda Talon 1000R Fox Live Valve. I just did a couple upgrades, just safety stuff like the cage, seats, and I just mounted the Vision wheels with the BFG Goodrich tires on there, the KM3s, so I'm really excited to test those out. And speaking of our first guest, Vision Wheels actually came out here to join us for the day, so we're going to be riding out with them. And then somebody else came out from Honda. His name is Corey. I've known him for years, especially with like the 25-hour race for the Type R, Team Honda Research, and he's going to be joining us for the day. He's going to be driving, and he's probably going to be coaching me a little bit because he has way more experience than me. And then we got Art with Get Some Photos. Obviously, I've mentioned him before on this channel, so if you've been watching, you're already familiar with him and his work. And our other special guests are Jackson Racing. They actually brought 2 Talons out. As you can see, they brought out the 4-seater and the 2-seater. But what's so amazing about those, they might look stock, but they're totally like sleepers. They are both turboed, and they're probably the fastest powered ones out of this whole lineup right here. So they did pretty much plan out the entire day for us, and they said like we got some trails and, you know, different types of dunes, and I don't really know what to expect. They just said I'm gonna have a fun-filled day. And I also heard that there might be some drag racing, so I'm looking forward to that because I know how to go straight. So the other surprising factor that I didn't know that was going to happen was I heard they brought a Stig. Actually, Art from Get Some Photos said Stig is coming. So sure enough, Stig, if you're not familiar, he owns that red Talon right there, and his name is Elliot Watson. Elliot Watson, if you're not familiar with him, he is actually the professional driver for the factory Honda off-road Talon race cars. So I'm super stoked because I'm going to be around a bunch of experienced people, and hopefully that gets me to just learn about the off-road scene a lot faster, and it improves my driving skills. So looking forward to it. The guys are just about getting ready, and got my Sparko suit, got my helmet and everything inside the car. I'm ready. Let's go hit some jumps. So crazy. And the KM3s, you could actually feel them starting to grip. Like, it's so hard to explain it, but man, these tires make a huge difference. And obviously the strength with Vision wheels, but comparing it to the X and the old tires that I have on these Vision wheels, man, these BF Goodrich, it's like the faster I went and put more heat into it, I could actually, in a sense, feel it grip to like the sand or dirt or any terrain that I got over. So really excited. It's so hard to get used to, but I'm having a blast. So we lost them a little bit, but we'll see where they're at. They're coming up. So starting out, it kind of just went nice, slow and steady, and I got comfortable with the car. But in the second half of the course that they mapped out, I got more comfortable, I had a little more seat time, and I was more confident driving. But what was really crazy is the BFG Goodrich, the KM3s, once they actually got heat into them, and I actually put some miles on them, just like any other tire, they started to really show their performance. And now I can see why a race tire makes a huge difference, even on the dirt. I was kind of skeptical because it's dirt. I mean, you're not on a drag strip where there's VHT or anything, or a road course is asphalt. So with the extra heat, I could literally feel the tires grip, especially like on a little whoop section, get some air. The minute it just lands, like you could just feel it grip. I can't explain it. It's so crazy. So huge shout out to BFG Goodrich, because these tires are amazing. And obviously with the Vision wheels, and I could pretty much plow through anything. And I hit a couple big rocks and nothing happened. So those things have always been proven. I really don't need to say much about them because they have been proven, and a lot of the top race teams have them. So after we went through the entire course, Jackson Racing actually let me get behind the wheel of one of their Jackson Racing Turbo 1000R Talons, and honestly, it's just night and day difference. Obviously it's turbo, so it makes more power, makes about 60% more power, but the throttle response and how it just acts when every type of terrain, and it just puts you in the back of your seat even more. You just got to keep in mind, power to weight ratio makes a huge difference. So no, we're not making 500 horsepower, but these things weigh pretty much nothing. So putting a turbo on here that's actually really responsive, I need one. I need one. So honestly, I think that's going to be the next mod. I can't wait. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please be sure to subscribe, and huge thank you to Jackson Racing for inviting us out on their test day. Huge shout out to Art Get Some Photo, because he made the course and mapped it out for us, and he has tons of experience. And to the Stig, Elliot Watson, thank you for showing us around, giving us some driving tips. It means a lot. And also Vision wheels came out. Obviously the wheels are, in my opinion, they're unbreakable. So one of the best investments, and that was actually the first mod. And thank you, Corey, for coming out from Honda, showing us some other features that they have, like the launch control and how to properly use it. And my favorite actually is when we were coming down a steep mountain, the engine braking on the Talon is just, it's crazy. It does the work for you, and some people might not like that, but why wouldn't you want to use it? Take advantage of all the new technologies we have in this world, and Honda definitely puts all the R&D into that, just like their cars. So I think this is why I like this crossover so much. They just put so much of the same type of things, and they just applied it to the dirt, like the DCT transmission. It is so sick. But my favorite is the Fox Live Valve. You can actually feel the difference. Reminds me of like the Type R, in my opinion, but that's just how dramatic you is feel that difference. So again, thank you for everybody that came out. thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the next video and the next adventure that we go to. So remember, life's so sick. Live it.